call to a war with Syria. And you know what? Simple, because we are superior. We have a superior force in army, in technology, etc. to destroy those motherfuckers and finish with all the fucking multicultural pieces of shit in these times. It will be a big show to those fucking Zionists in all fucking sense, and those fucking Zionists don't wanna go to say and speak about Muslims are good, etc, etc. We know both of them are are working for in the same fucking team. But of course it's a question to destroy their enemy. Of course the coherence, the person who really wants to make a big job in this world to bring the best things to the world. Of course, the only bad of us maybe are, but we don't include in our team to those traitors. We hate the traitors, and those traitors are totally out of us, and we know how to kill off those motherfuckers. And of course those idiots tries to destroy us, maybe putting some infiltrate persons. But of course in this time when the news and the information come more faster, we can destroy those infiltrators. More infiltrators, of course, aren't allowed and aren't no army against us. We are destroying those motherfuckers, and we are winning in this war, and it's so fucking clearly. It's in the numbers, it's in how the nationalists is increasing all over the world, and more than those idiots with their bullshit. Especially here in Latin America. When we are saying and we are making things to destroy those idiots, their fake and their well, it's like a close to sleep words. Because their words are not totally powerful than my word, for example, and the our word in here words of the America, especially from the north of America, except maybe from Mexico, because they speak the same language than the other places in Latin America, speaking more close into the defend the Chinese interest. They speak all in the North Americans, the European society have more. They are working for themselves and try to destroy us to they lives better than us. But I always say to those idiots, American people are more decent than those fucking Chinese who tries always to slave to you. They tries to lives like a person's, lives brings the loss of course person by person, but in levels, of course. If you are smart, you are an idiot, they will try, they will make a treat like idiot. It's not up. If you are late, they will try you like a slave. But of course in the leveling, of course in each group with their people, with their persons, of course the powerful winner group will trace to you as to the leader, to the, of course, in a decent, in a sectoral way so to speak. I will speak you, this is like this, we need to of course to increase like a society. Maybe I am superior to you, but I will speak to you, this is the situation, I will make some deal with you. If I defeat you, for example, as I attack motherfucker of Bashar al-Assad, okay motherfucker, you leaves the power and makes to comes other person who don't but in the same time I say what the fuck is the winner in here? We are going to spend our money, millions, only in defeat you, but what we can win about that? we understand about the old war against the Occident with the first attack in the 2001 to try to put all Muslims and Chinese as the new big potency in economy, but it was defeated. But in the same time, we saw the Chinese and the Muslim, of course, going to destroy Europe. What can win more than only America, the Europeans? But those Europeans, of course, are pretty more godfuckers into. And they will continue going bringing more and taking more fucking Muslim niggers in this time, especially with Merkel. At the same time, we saw the forces in Poland trying to protect their borders against the Russians. In the same time, the Ukrainian people, they are maybe the opposition of the other part of like France, like England, to those godfuckers. Because they can fight, they are more stronger, and they understand more the power. In the same time, I say what can make to think clearly what exactly are those different species in our places is they are watching their how they live in their places. For example, in Nigeria, in blah blah blah, in those African places, they of course exists a lot of corruption, don't exist a lot of improvement in their lives. They stay in the same time, in the same level of evolution, don't increasing faster than us. Exists a lot of corruption, of course, crimes, as Jamaica, for example, in a democratic country, and we saw it. We take that data and we saw what we can expect of those morons. The same as godfuckers. Don't expect those cities will change. We saw in here, for example, in America, we will keep it clear what we can expect of about the Muslim, about niggers. They will behave like living in Africa, in Middle East. They will have the same of course life, and they will fuck us. They will live like that with corruption, and of course will be a fucking problem for us. We don't need to allow those morons. Simple. Don't try to make experiments, stinky shit experiment with those morons, because it will fail. It will don't accept in this moment, especially. When we saw a lot of attacks, terrorist attacks, etc. The only benefits are the traders, whites quoting, because some of the whites are descent from Jews, and of course some payers ones, some persons who was paying for working for the students. And they will be the only benefit, not the entire society. They will destroy the societies and blah 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 blah. You understand that, but I am going more clearly with that. And in this time, in this very historical year, this is a historical year. We are in the middle of the year, and we have. I don't. Exactly say Donald Trump was a big one who empowered the white movements over America, because we are working a lot. We are working, but it was increasing because we have the logic, and of course we will warrant those person, the white person, etc. Exactly to they will win a lot if we win. If we are doing a great job, of course we will win a lot. We will in the same time in the history show to us how we we have the best improvements, of course. Besides the other person living, of course, I got a goal, okay, that's all. I will have all the life lazy. I will live the lazy life, and that's all. We are not exactly we are ambitious. We mix more. Of course, the question is just more the immortality, if we can do it, if we can have that goal, that big goal. Of course, we have the immortality, we can live a lot, etc. But in this time, isn't not that doesn't exist except in a point of view. Our world, what we are doing is happening, marking the history, and we are doing a lot to put it in the history. We recognize in the history as like all the invention we make, and those invention, of course, is a big mark, like the Egypt pyramids. It's a way of immortality. We are ready for the dead. Like all soldiers are real human soldiers are ready for that, and it's a real world. After other loser having nothing and well living the normal life, they maybe will be in debt and having anything. If they do something, if they do something, they will die and nobody will recognize them. But we have we putting a big mark in this history in these times. And of course, it's our time. It's when the youngers are increasing, are showing our and are making more things for all our people, for all the society, more than the oldest, maybe, because the oldest thing in the same time, the next generation will be better than us, and in the same time I think that about this new generation with new people, including of course women. We saw a lot of women now, of course, in our movements, because we are attractive, totally. It's natural, because we are winners, and the women are putting a great job and making a great job. It don't depend if they are rich or they are poor, but of course, it's question of decide the best for their future, their next generation, and don't of course be like those losers and disappearing lonely and nobody cares. Well, I say it's historical times, 2016. Curious is closer times like the First World War I, but in modern times now. Of course, more people knows more about you, about other species, and they can be foolish easy. Of course, I will continue speaking about this, about of course the battle map, but I would say we are more ready. We have more to win than to serious, because see the difference between our media and their media. We have a bigger trust people, we have more coverage than those, despite TV, the open TV, but 1 minute we can say a lot, but we have of course the people, the others nothing.